come up to check, see what condition the old engine's in, with it being lying outside. I've had to borrow some parts off of this to keep the other one going, like the camshaft sprocket and the injection pump. But the injection pump's back now, and I've bought a new sprocket, so yeah, that one's moving. That's going to be sat down here. Apart from that, everything's alright. Overdrive. There's a couple of bits out of the engine. That's the exhaust, or part of it. That's me adaptation plate, adapter downpipe for the non-turbo engine. And we've got wings, wheels and bonnet, doors and all the rest of rubbish is inside there. Then we've got the rear tub over here, which unfortunately got damaged when it was lifted out, as you can see. The floor is going to be replaced and all three cross members. But apart from that, it doesn't look too bad. Right, the rear diff pan's been welded now, and hopefully it won't leak, which it shouldn't do. Looking at that, it all looks complete. The rear axle, I've got a new diff to go in because the original one broke, and the second one I put in had no oil in it because it just drained out every 5 minutes. I've got new track rods to go on. These are the old two. These I've had to burn them off there, apart from that one. But I thought for the amount of hassle it's going to take to clean these up, I thought may as well buy a new set for how cheap they are. So one of them's in place here. That's the one that links the two wheels together, and then we have another one that fits on there like that to the steering relay. I'm just about to put some new springs on. They're the rear springs. We've got the front springs over here with new poly bushes in. Just have to press the other ones out. The front axle's been completely rebuilt, apart from the diff. The diff was in good condition, and I'm assuming it's the original one. There's some numbers on here, and the end in 73, which is the year of the vehicle, so I'm assuming they're the correct ones. We've got new swivel housings on each side. That's one of the old ones here. They were looking a bit worse for wear, and I couldn't get them apart, so and I had a couple spare, so with the brand new swivels in, so they've gone on, and leather gaiters to protect them. This is one of the other swivels here. This one's a bit worse. Have a look at the old chassis. This has had about several coats of red oxide, all been sprayed. The underside hasn't been done yet, if you can see, but it's had 2 coats of black on the top, and then it's going to get hand brushed once the underside's been painted. My next job is going to be to flip it over and hopefully put the front axle on. I've just flipped the chassis. I've done it on my own, so I've basically buggered up several days' work. So I'm just about to drop the front axle on, and then possibly Friday night I might get round to spraying it. I'm just packing away now. It's time for me to go home, and I'm not here tomorrow, so I've got to leave the place sort of tidy, which means more scratches and dints on my nice chassis. I've got the front axle in place, and I've just put a bolt and a piece of wood in just to support it, but I'm having trouble getting the new bushes to go inside the old chassis, which will go eventually. Big hammer. It's got to shift the back axle and all my tools off of here, and then we should be done.